don't you fuck.
Oh, wait,
I
I was doing best was set up too, so I'm gonna do
You put
that.
that shit on God right now.
Round
Put that-
17 of 20.
Hey, you run what you want, but I don't run.
F1 6th Formula One season. We're here at Losail International Circuit in Qatar.
Nope.
Low sales.
40 or 45.
Sale.
Los Santos.
Sales.
I wonder if it's gonna rain.
It's not gonna rain.
No.
In the Middle East.
What's rain?
Damn, I was practicing wet time trials for 3 hours before this.
Well, you fucked up.
You fucked up.
You don't
Qualifying
want
is underway, and Dylan going to the track first.
You'll leave it on the track.
Dylan bringing out of a full red livery.
Well, except for
Communism.
Ferrari.
You guys hear? Wait, you guys watch the off-road racing?
What
Like-
off-road racing?
Like,
What-
like,
what-
like,
Rally
the
cars?
like the Pro 2s, Pro Lights, all that, like the stadium truck off-road
Watch
racing.
it.
There was a. I know there was a guy that died, but no.
Yeah, Kyle LeDuc.
Oh, dude, that's a semi-big name. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He died from cancer.
Yeah, he
Oh,
died from
shit.
cancer.
Damn, that's a.
Damn. That's depressing as fuck. Pour one out. Shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family. Oh my god.
The living ones, anyway.
Yo, son, Dad, I'm gonna shout you out.
How you doing, Nate?
Logan Paul fucking apology. I feel terrible for filming that dead body.
I feel
Shout out to his
horrible
family.
for the dead. I feel horrible for the dead body I filmed. Shout out to the family. Big rip on God.
No, shout out to the rip, no cap. Some
The laces and busting content.
Who are the two that were missing?
What?
I thought we were supposed to have 10. We have 8.
One was the Pokemon kid.
Oh, the guy with the slur in his name. Okay.
how do I turn off the pit limit? Okay.
There should be a
Whatever
button.
podcast that.
And it is a purple sector 1 for Dylan.
God,
Is he the first?
I tried to get out the way.
You don't have to say all
There's
that.
bumps over there.
I'm not setting a lap. I'm not setting a lap anyway, but my man.
I was getting out the way.
My brother in Christ. I was getting out the way.
Oh, there goes Steven.
God damn it.
Fix your fucking Walmart
Some
internet.
things never change.
Dude, I literally sat in the fucking lobby.
Oh my God,
He,
boy,
he did send a lobby
you're-
for 20 minutes.
You're doubling here.
Did you say fix your Walmart router?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, with the amount of disconnects, it's probably closer to Dollar Tree.
Troy's like fucking
know-
disappearing to reappearing.
I was
And
paused.
Dylan goes top of the charts at a 125
Why were you following me anyway?
76.
Cause I was behind you.
It'll be Malenko to set the
Yeah,
second
you didn't have
fastest
to go behind
time.
me. You could have
Mal,
gone past.
or the second time on the chart. Mal goes top of the charts at a 123.030. We'll catch up with Brian here to go second quickest at a 124.285. And Reese heading down the pit lane. Oh, yep, he's retiring. There you go. Ghazi on an out lap, working his way through the final sector, along with Troy. We'll catch up with RJ.
There's so few actual breaking points at this track that I burnt. I started at 100%. I was on like 2% by the time I hit the line. This track will burn every bit of your energy.
That's the best track name.
The lap I ran, I actually forgot to turn off the ERS, so actually for the whole latter half of the lap, I didn't have any.
So here comes RJ down the front straightaway. RJ will cross the stripe, and RJ will go third quickest at a 1:24.995. Dylan will set another time, and he'll stay fourth quickest.
Yo, is anyone in the garage?
I don't know how Nate's doing, but maybe.
Yo, can I get an invite, please?
Yes, sir. I've been working on.
Nate.
Oh, the pit lane starts all the way down here. Goddamn.
I'm
Alright.
a bit tipsy, so I should be good to drive.
You should be good to drive low
Feel
sail,
like
man. There's no track limits here, man.
Yeah, this is a good track for you.
Oh, word for real?
No track limits, basically.
No wall or no track limits.
Just a bunch of straights.
Word, so can I kill somebody?
Well,
Yeah.
Optional.
I mean, we're in the Middle East, so
I
you know,
think
people
I
do
say
it
yes.
without saying it anyway. So here comes Kelsey crossing the stripe. Joseph Kelsey will go fifth out of 5, and Troy goes second out of 123.663 right now. It's Malika top of
Am
the
I
charts.
cool enough to qualify and to show up too late for that? I did show up too late for that, did I?
No, you did.
Try
No, we still got
go and ready up or
11
spectate, whatever
minutes.
the option is, and there join. And then you should be able
We
to
still got
figure out a
11
way.
minutes.
Oh,
Good.
Steven going flying off the racing surface. Coming around to
Mal,
start
go,
a time
can you
lap.
go to the broadcast and tell me your lit times? Actually, never
You're
mind.
gonna,
Well, I
you're,
can't
you're
start
gonna have to
delivery, but I
repeat
can
whatever the fuck
join.
you said. What did you say?
Go to the broadcast thing and tell me what your
I'll do that.
split times were, like lap time.
I'm already on track. I'll tell you.
Alright,
what.
well, yeah, no worries. I'm watching Troy. Troy, is this your
Wait,
fast
she
lap?
basically just tell you
No, it
shut the fuck
doesn't.
No.
I'm out of VRS. I'm just
Oh, okay.
lining. I'm lining to the pits.
Waiting for Steven to bring out the oil machine here in Qatar. Purple sector 1.
We race for oil.
We race as oil.
Racing.
We
what?
race for money.
And if you race in Saudi, we bomb oil.
We race as one. We race as oil.
We race for the oil.
Give us the oil before the US
Kelsey's
military
gone
shows up.
third, quickest at a 1:24.064. And now is Steven left to set a time. Working his way through sector 3 now.
Dad, there's no car to take over, Dad.
No car to take over? Oh, you'll be starting last in the race then.
That's cool.
What's
I got a
going on
garage
with my
teammate.
internet?
Fuck you, whoever
cool.
shared a
What's
garage
my
with
net?
me.
Invite, please.
What? In my hand.
Why'd you
I
leave?
need. Network
Steven
cable
goes
unplugged,
third
apparently.
quickest at a 1:23.731. Dollar Tree Internet got you, Troy?
Yes, sir.
Bruce,
Town
what are you
land.
listening to?
It's so shit that you can't just join your friend's game.
Yeah, and I
Yo,
have
Nate.
it as a friends only session too.
Yo,
How was that Bills game, buddy?
It doesn't let you.
dude,
at
it was
all.
fucking insane, wasn't
I know.
it?
I know.
Dude,
My roommate's
Dude.
depression.
typical Sean McDermott, bro.
Too many men on the
man.
field. Too many men on
Too
the
many
field.
men on the field.
I told
bro.
him that he wanted to cry. Well, not cry, but you know.
He will be executed in the morning.
You will.
Somehow,
I'm a
Mac
Sam
Jones
Kitchen
doesn't have
fan,
the
it's
most
okay.
interceptions in the AFC East. That's Josh Allen.
Dude, I know our receivers are not that good, dude, but Mac, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I don't know about Mac, dude.
Dude,
Let him ride.
Well, yeah,
baby.
you have no QB, but let him ride, lose so you can get a QB.
Yeah, fuck it. Let him
Yeah.
ride, bro.
They put Bailey Zappi in, bro, and he threw a worse pick. Like, I mean, there's not much better behind him.
Yeah,
Let him lose.
Honestly,
You're past the trade deadline. There's nothing right now.
Just tank. But
Get
Joshua
Drake May.
Dobbs, dude, I get him on my fantasy, dude.
I didn't
That's
know the
who you
pit lane
should've
started
The
got.
Pastronaut. The
You
Pastronaut.
should have got Dobbs.
Jets fans are
Yeah,
pissed
but
that
we're
they
just
didn't get him.
tanking.
And rightfully
Yeah,
so.
but
As
we're
Mal
just
goes
tanking.
top of the charts at a 122.597.
Oh, we got nothing else better to do.
Yeah, remember when Reese had 120?
121. too.
But he's not qualified.
No, but I'm
He's
just
He's not allowed to qualify.
that doesn't matter. He'll be first by lap 3.
I didn't know the
No,
pit lane started way
no,
back
we
there.
would probably.
Fuck.
I mean, I'll probably
need
if I
another
was
invite.
out there, I'd probably run like a 21.8 or something.
I still run, 8/10 quicker.
I mean, maybe. I don't
I
know.
need another invite.
You're still trash.
just saying
But you're
one.
not as trash as you think.
Did you?
Oh, like, it won't take me that long. I mean,
It won't take me that. Yeah, I know, Reese. I said lap 3.
Is that you
really,
get?
honestly, I'm gonna call it no safety cars tonight, boys.
Yeah,
Oh, safety
right.
cars? Jinxing it now,
Well,
asshole.
the walls are pretty far from each other. If you hit a wall here, you probably shouldn't be here.
You're trying. You're really trying.
You're trying. Oh, well,
Let me
you know what?
try.
No. You know what? I'll take that back. The pit lane wall. Someone's gonna hit the pit lane wall. That one's no. Someone's
Let me
this
try
right
real
here.
quick.
This Ben right here, Mel. Yeah, someone's gonna hit that wall.
Let me try it real quick.
RJ working his way through the final corner. RJ to the start finish
Into the
line.
safety car. What a scrub.
RJ will go from 6th, and he'll stay 6th at a 124.879.
We'll go from 6th and stay 6th.
6 to 6. What an improvement.
And now Kazi out here on an outlap, 6.5 minutes in quality.
Real George Russell King driver of the day when he was at Williams, 9th to 9th.
He'll qualify 9th, and he'll stay 9th.
It's almost as impressive as that time Nikita Mazepin got fastest lap.
So you wanted the split times, right, Reese?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
27-1, 27-5, 27-8.
What was the second split? What is 62?
Sector 2 was 27-5.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Sector 3 was 27-8.
Interesting. So 27-1. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Just let me know I'm trash. Just
no,
say it.
that's good. That's good.
Nigga! Reese, his was 26-9. Nigga, you had a 26-9 and a 27-4. What are you talking about? Nigga!
Like,
Just say it. You don't have to.
alright.
No, yeah, you-
When I did the lap I did, right? I remember my first sector was a 26.9.
If
then-
you're trash, you're trash.
Don't lie to me.
My first sector was 26.9, and then my second sector was a 27.27. So
Yeah, that's at 3/10.
Trick's quiet right now. Let's get out of it.
3/10
Yeah.
you run the third sector.
Yeah, but,
pretty good.
That means stop
Guys,
talking, Reese.
guys, what? No, guys, come on.
You don't gotta lie to me.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm not lying.
Please believe.
And so Kazi's going to come down to start finish straight. Kazi from 4th on the chart at a 124. Oh, will go second quickest at a 123.298.
Go Kazi.
Okay, 8/10 grain? Holy shit, guy.
No.
Oh, no.
I wish we had strict corner cutting because everybody would be fucked this race.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be so fucked. There'd be 20 penalties.
Especially on that second to last corner, definitely.
I should have turned it
Oh,
on
third
with no one
sector.
knowing.
We should have.
Oh, that would have been evil.
He had the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
And a purple sector 1 out there, so some blitzstering times being set.
What was the sector time?
I don't know. I just saw it purple on the map.
Oh, no.
Probably Troy.
Yeah,
Purple
probably.
sector 2. Is it Troy? Is it Steven? What's going on here? Third, fourth out there on timed lap. Troy rounding the final corner. To the line. For the Kiwi. Troy will go. Still third quickest, but up to a 468. Steven from fourth at a 731 goes top of the charts. That was the purple sectors. A 122.397. So as Brian and RJ begin laps, Mal on an out lap. Looks like Dylan will not be making another attempt. Kazi heading into the pit. He is more than likely done.
Nah, fam. I'm gonna try one more time.
Is he gonna get out there in time?
We'll try.
Right now, looking like Brian and Dylan and Kazi. It's gonna be last ditch efforts if they do make it back out. 100 seconds.
It said I had insufficient time. I'll just call it.
And so here we go with Brian with RJ. Brian goes a mile wide in that penultimate corner. To the line. And he will board the lap. RJ has done the same. And so it's just Malenko on the timed lap. RJ's going to give it another go. With no ERS, don't know how likely.
Do I have time to put in another lap, or
there's 40
No,
seconds.
it's like 40 seconds.
okay?
So all eyes are on Malenko. What will Mal do here on his final lap? It's a purple sector 2. Oh no, and he goes round!
No.
Oh no!
Rip. Shout out to the family.
Oh my goodness, but that is the pressure of hot laps. Sometimes you just give it a little too much.
Yeah, Malenko.
He's dead.
I'm not even gonna lie though, like I was all over the track on that last one because I wasn't fully paying attention.
Jesus Christ, what is that line?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is
The
that?
line.
He's just trying to make something work.
The wheel!
You know,
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
what?
Oh.
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 Mine.
Mine.
Oh.
How does that happen?
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
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 Wow, that last lap for Mal was a 27.0, 27.4, and a spin to Steven's lap. It was going to be close, but I don't know if Mal was going to be able to get Steven's time. They were close, though.
No, going into that left right there, I was up 4/10. I was just trying to get too much.
big and greedy, aren't you?
Are you sure you're on max downforce?
Oh, we're racing.
I was
today?
I was on max downforce.
Okay.
I guess it wasn't official, but that's okay. We're racing in Qatar.
And we're racing.
Yeah,
we are.
racing.
Yeah,
How many
we're
laps is
racing.
this?
29.
Too many.
You all
One
good,
too
Nate?
many.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, right.
What are y'all starting on?
Tires.
Whatever
Tires.
you told me.
Well, I
The
haven't
round
been out,
ones.
so
Tires.
Well, here we
Whatever
go.
the tires.
It's been a great time
Well,
to
you
get
asked.
here. Round number 17 from Losail is underway. If you're off the line, Steven and Mal side by side into the first corner. Steven gets the advantage. On corner exit, Steven clears to the lead, going all the way across the racetrack. Kazi sat in third, Troy fourth. Reese is already up to the fifth position through two corners. RJ, Brian, Nathan, and Dylan running out of a field of 9. There you go, some race strategies for you on the first sector of the race. Reese has already gone up to fourth. He's gone past Troy, but Troy trying to fight back. Close, he's looking to send it. Couldn't get down there. Kazi already fighting some grip issues there. Having to fend off Reese. Tire's still cold.
Oh, God, you don't have to brake for that corner.
I didn't break it, just lifted.
Oh, fuck. You don't need to do that either.
Yeah, that's all flat.
Here
Yeah, I
comes
don't trust my
Reese.
tires enough.
Up to third. Troy now trying to get to the outside of Kazi. Troy going a mile wide. Big bubble. But Troy gets the spot up to fourth for Troy, up to third. And Mal going for the race lead here on Steven. Down into turn number 1, side by side for the race lead. And Reese is loving everything he sees out in front as he continues to close this gap. Steven to the point for now, but Reese is right there. On Mal and 3 cars under a blanket for the lead. Steven goes wide on corner exit. Here goes Reese up to second. Mal now going wide, trying to defend from Troy, nearly getting into Reese there. Side by side in the battle for third. Troy trying to work it around the outside. Still side by side. A little bit of contact. Both of them are going to go round. So they'll try to recover to the top spot. Here we go. Steven and Reese. And Reese has taken the lead. 2 laps complete here from Qatar. Battle for fourth here between Kazi and Brian. Kazi drives it deep down into the entry of 1. Clears the attack for the 4th position. Troy and Mal, they recover, but 5 seconds back from the next traffic for both of them. Nathan now closing the gap, trying to work himself into the top 5. And Nathan sideways over the curbing. Three laps complete. Reese on the soft tires, already out to a 2.7 second advantage. everyone else on the hards except for Brian in 5th. And take advantage of it here in the midfield. Reese goes fastest with a 124.992. Side by side, Akazi takes the outside around RJ, gets up to 3rd. Now RJ back and forth under heavy pressure for 4th from Brian. Contact as they get together on top the curbing. Brian shoots up the right side. Side by side, Brian trying to clear bobbles on the crest of the hill. Down the hill. Brian holds 4th now over RJ. RJ not done though, fighting back into slipstream. There's a huge run as they head into sector 3. Nathan right in the thick of this battle as well. And now working lap 5. Oh, contact! Brian and RJ to get together. RJ slams the pit wall. Nathan's going to get a 2-for-1 special out of all of that. Goes from 6th to 4th, and now Brian trying to claw his way back.
We.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at new ways strategy after that. What's not?
RJ going around down to the 8th position now with a slip up there in sector 1. Now spins out in the first corner, and he'll call it a day there. Brian going way wide, lets Nathan back on through. And now Troy is there, trying to find a way up inside the top 5. He'll quickly work his way to the inside of Brian. Brian goes on an expedition off track, and Troy takes advantage. Brian 4 laps through on the medium, says he's done. He wants a new set of tires. He heads to the pit lane. Out in front, Reese has a 6-second advantage. Steven in no man's land here, quietly in that 2nd position. And Kazi currently holding it down in 3rd, a little ways back, is where you'll find Nathan and Troy going at it for 4th. RJ also hits the pit lane. It's Brian fitting hards and RJ fitting mediums. And Dylan right now sitting 6th. Here we go. Nathan gets into the green. Troy is keeping it on the tarmac, and Troy gets on through to 4th. So Troy trying to make the most of the early race woes. Recovering nicely up into 4th. Has his sights now set on a podium. That's now sitting 4 seconds up the road. Reese has broken the 8-second bracket, and Nathan gets back on by Troy. And Troy back on through after the first 2 corners. What the? Oh, I like that. That's fun.
Oh.
Thank you, RJ. I'm like, what the? Everyone just slowed down for me. Oh, I got a podium celebration too.
Emerson, first podium of the season. Scott.
No, not for me.
Oh.
All right, well, we'll try to get back into the action. A bit of a menu interlude. What the? Oh, okay. All right, back in. I have to let the intervals load back. As everyone crosses timing loops, Cerise out to an 11.5-second advantage here from Qatar.
Okay, keep your eye on the head, please. Race quads, 0.7 seconds.
Let Brian and RJ come on through the loop here. And the gaps have been updated, and the leader is in the pit lane. Reese is in from those soft tires, fitting a set of mediums. So see here, potentially of a 2-stop for Reese. We'll see how the full strategy plays out. But Reese falls down to the 5th position, has to battle it out with Nate on 9-lap old hards, and well, it won't even be a battle. Nate will have to just concede behind Reese.
Nate, follow me.
Okay.
And just like that, Nate has lost DRS.
Yeah, I can't really follow you, bud.
It's alright.
Well, now on front is Steven of a 4-second advantage. Got himself 11.5 seconds to Reese.
Huh?
Yo, thanks for the info. That's legendary.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Troy has steadily closed the gap down, and the battle for second is now alive and well.
Cutting corners like a motherfucker back there.
Troy's clawed it within DRS range using the overtake and all that jazz. Now in slipstreaming range and a time penalty for RJ. It's 3 seconds now. Overman down in 8th position. Caution in sector 1, that's RJ. And a safety car has been deployed. He's gone straight off in sector 1.
Way down and maintain positive closure. Okay, slow down, slow down. It tells us negative, which means you're going too far. Reduce your pace.
Homie really did not want to serve that penalty.
That's what I picked up from that.
I'd rather die than be penalized.
All right, good to
And
know.
this is going to give the opportunity for Steven to hit the pit lane. Kazi Troy will follow suit, and Reese is going to come back in.
Kind of fucked when it comes to strategies. I only have one pair of hearts and I'm on them right now. I could go soft.
Nathan will stay out. Try to take the lead on his 10-lap-old hards. He'll get a lap led. And Dylan
I
will
guess
find
that's what
his
I
way
have
to
to go
pit
with.
lane.
Right, drop your speed. That tells us too low. We're going to risk a penalty. Slow your
Steven
pace
down and
increase.
away, Kazi, Troy, and Reese. Reese fits a new set of softs. So does Steven. Medium's on for Dylan. And now with the safety car, will softs go the distance? Sounds like a tall ask.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit and see for dangerous driving. Stop for traffic.
And so everyone has hit the pit lane with the exception of Nate here on 11 lap old hards. Looking to see the strategy out in its entirety, and no, he'll hit the pit lane. Reese comes back in for more mediums. Went soft to start, onto the mediums before the safety car. Under the safety car, fits the softs again. And now fits the mediums on the third stop of the day. Now Reese is just toying with the field.
Yeah, really?
Oh, alright.
Never let them know your next move.
Dude. I love this video. You ever see this video? It's fucking goated.
What?
Never let them know your next move. God,
Yeah.
they're so fucking
Reese
classic.
is going for the 6th stop race.
Homie going with that Ayrton said Donington strategy.
Catch up.
Gonna set the fastest lap in pit lane too.
Return the position of
I'm just, he already got his 2 tire compounds, so like there was actually no need for this.
There's some
There's
strategy.
always the need.
There's strategy.
You already ran softs, and you were on the mediums.
Listen, at a higher tire wear track, man, 1 lap less is always a good thing.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I say you should
Even
have
if
put
it
on
is
the
a
hard.
safety car.
Mm,
I only had one set of hards.
safety car in
The
this.
safety car will be in this lap. The only drivers not on mediums now would be Steven and Brian. Steven, the race leader, has Kazi, Dylan, Troy, Brian, Nathan, and Reese in tow. The safety car hits the safety of the pit lane, the field in the hands of Steven. Heading into the final corner, they're off and away here from Qatar once again. Halfway through here in Losail.
Okay, clear.
A lot of battling here between Nate, Brian, Troy, all up on one another as they roar down out of turn 1. Brian and Nathan going at it. Brian bobbling with Nate. He'll send Nate off into the gravel trap. And Nathan's going to go around pounding the inside wall.
Cunt.
Now Troy and, Troy and Reese going at it. Dylan way off the track trying to hold on to a podium.
That was short-lived.
Contact between Reese and Dylan. And Dylan finds his way back down to 6th.
I overdrove the car a little bit in the quarters, trying to.
Back up front, the battle for lead, hot and heavy. Steven and Kazi ripping and roaring through the Qatar countryside and get a car around off in sector 3. That's Brian. Nathan hits the pit lane for wing damage and Brian goes round. Steven with the fastest lap, holding station out in front of Kazi. And this could be a dogfight here. But the last time the leaders got into it, Reese made easy work of them.
That was an eventful lap, to say the least.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.8 seconds.
So Nathan comes out on fresh mediums after being a pinball in the heart of the
Dude,
field.
didn't change my fucking wing. I hate it.
No, no.
Was it yellow and they didn't acknowledge it?
Yeah.
They always fucking do that.
I thought I had it on yes, but it was on auto.
Oh, that's a crucial mistake, my friend.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry about that. I was kind of the center ball in that ping pong battle.
It's okay.
Kazi closing the gap. About to have something going on here. Kazi gets fastest lap. Now he pulls out to pass. Reese with the fastest lap as Kazi drives it down to the turn 1. Side by side for the race lead. Steven off the track trying to keep it alongside. He'll dive it back down to the inside. Still side by side. Ripping and roaring to the first sector. Kazi trying to clear Steven. Down the short shoot into the double right-hander. Still side by side between the top 2. Now Steven has the preferred line, heading into a hairpin. Kazi trying to get the crossover, and he does. Steven clears, but Kazi back now, side by side to the left side. Allowing Troy and Reese to close in. Steven back clear out in front through the middle of sector 2. Troy and Reese closing the gap, gonna make it an absolute dogfight up here for the race lead. Now Kazi looking to pass on driver's right, here into the fast-flowing sector 3. Steven going wide. Kazi clears on through to the lead, and here comes Troy. 4 cars under a blanket, 4 cars within 0.6 of a second for the race lead here in Qatar. Now DRS enabled. Steven's going to pull out to pass. Here comes Troy. 3 abreast for the race lead. Make it 4 wide maybe Reese. Thinking about it. Troy goes to the point. Reese goes to second. Steven fights back around the outside. And Reese trying to get a 3-piece. Here, side by side for the race lead. Now Troy and Reese go. Reese takes the spot, and to the point goes Reese. A wild 4-car battle, and Reese seeks it through in one sector from 4th to the lead. Not done
these
yet.
fucking offs are not it.
Not done yet. If everyone can keep it nose to tail, keep it nice and orderly, there may be another go on the far side, but now we get to the fast part here.
It's 4 seconds.
Anyone else's sauce just died after like 2 laps?
If you're
Remember like
they may
7.
reach safer, then
Yeah.
no.
Well, Reese is just built different. We all know that.
Reese now with a half-second advantage. Troy trying to take advantage of staying in that slipstream in DRS. Reese goes defensive. Troy has a huge run. Side by side now for the race lead. Troy with a run and gets clear to the race lead. Kazi sat in third. Brian will hit the pit lane, and Steven feeling the effects of his soft tires. Quickly dropping out of this battle.
Yeah, these soft tires are dog shit. I'll go back on my old pair of mediums rather than drive down the phone.
Troy going toe-to-toe with Reese, trying to get his first official win on the season. He did cross the finish line first in Canada, but penalties said otherwise. So Troy trying to get it done here in Qatar. He's up into the 4/10 of a second advantage into the fast-flowing sector 3. Reese tries to close the gap. Reese trying to hit what would be, I believe, win number 13, and the 30-second time penalty for Troy. Oh no.
Not again.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Reese pulls out the best he gets on through on Troy. Now will Troy be able to keep it in touch? Will Troy be able to find a way to eat those 3 seconds out somewhere, or force Reese into a mistake to cost him 3 seconds? Steven will hit the pit lane, and he'll fit on a fresh set of mediums to the end. Reese trying to go for win number 13 on the season. And Brian, the 3-second time penalty.
Brian, remember what you said earlier.
But I'm just straight up not having a good time today.
Troy is still there on Reese into the final 2 corners. And now slipstream, now DRS for Troy. Troy pulls out to driver's right. And Troy will clear back by Reese. Into turn 1 as we work lap 20 of 29. Both drivers on their overtake buttons as they feel their way through low sail. Kazi doing a nice job right now in that 3rd position. Hanging tight, Dylan with a very respectable 4th. Now Steven in 5th, trying to make the comeback drive. Brian and Nathan 6th and 7th. Heading back to the top spot, Troy trying to continue to open that gap. 4.5 tenths the gap. But now here comes Reese, really eating up that gap through the high-speed right-handers. Reese so good through the high-speed sector 3. Halves the deficit he once had to Troy. Now the rear wing, the slipstream is happening here down the front straightaway. Troy goes defensive. Side by side for the race lead. Into turn 1. Reese and Troy goes round.
Yeah, be careful. You're going to start with
I didn't move. I don't know if you. I don't know if that was my bad or not.
As the pair fought very hard off the first corner. Troy's machine goes around on the inside and will find his way back in the 3rd position, now trying to chase down Kazi.
in this lap, fresh down.
2 seconds.
Get to the front of the boxes. That's 0 seconds.
Steven closing the gap on Dylan in this battle for 4th. That is starting to brew up. Dylan trying to snag a nice little result on his return back to competition. And Nathan with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Steven works his way on through Dylan with ease.
Holy fuck.
And now Troy within attacking range on Kazi. Not only does Troy have to make an overtake here if he wants second, he's also got to open up Ven 3 seconds after that. Troy is there now, searching for traction behind Kazi. Kazi wide up over the exit curbing. Troy trying to find a spot on through now. Looks driver's left. Kazi sends it. Look at high-speed right-handers. Troy trying to set it up. And now a run for Troy. He pulls out to driver's right.
Can you send me an invite, Emerson? It kicked me.
Yep. And Troy will clear on through for the second position. Steven will hit the pit lane.
Why am I pitting?
I don't know. Your AI decided to just relinquish its position.
Great.
And yeah, I takes over the suggested pit strategy.
So now Troy tasked with trying to open up 3 seconds on Kazi. Kazi gonna make that hard here as he finds himself still in DRS range of Troy. Half second the gap. Quickly dwindling. Now 3-second time penalty for Steven. Troy goes defensive on Kazi in the battle for second. Kazi not able to get on through. It's going to be huge for Troy going forward. Because he's just trying to stay within DRS range of Troy. Now through Sector 2, Troy starts to really leg it out.
Okay, that's just 5 laps of fuel though. Up next to that.
Kazi doing a nice job at maintaining the deficit. It's going to be a half a second at DRS detection. And the rear wing is open for Kazi. Troy going defensive. Kazi not able to make the most of it there. Half second the deficit now. 4 laps to go. Reese contending with lap traffic. And is easily dealt with. Troy's biggest thing here is if he can break the 1 second barrier, just maybe, that would do it in his quest to try to break 3 seconds then on Kazi. Looking at about 7/10 of a second, now 8 due to penultimate corner. Not enough to break DRS detection yet. 3 laps to go. Once again, Troy going defensive. Kazi with DRS and slipstream. Closing the gap again.
That is 24.2 seconds.
Brings it within tenths of Troy. With 3 laps to go from Qatar. This goes on 8.5 seconds behind Reese, who's en route to his 13th victory on the season. Looking to just navigate a couple more clean laps. Kazi doing a great job here, just staying with Troy. Not letting Troy break that 1 second threshold once again. It's only a couple tenths between the two of them at DRS detection. Now slipstream, now DRS. And Kazi closing the gap. Almost had a chance to make the overtake there with 2 laps to go. All this goes on 36 seconds up the road from Dylan. In 4th, Steven sat 5th after the interesting strategy call from the team. Nose to tail for Troy and Kazi. But Reese on the home straightaway. 1 lap to go from Qatar. Now looking to put a lap on Brian here before this one's over. Troy holding station. Kazi closes. Doesn't need to overtake, and he'll sit in line behind Troy. Nathan will hit the pit lane. Throw on some softs. Maybe a couple laps late there if he was trying to go for fastest lap.
I got booted, didn't I?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, well. There's only 1 lap left, so nothing. Yeah, I finished. Good night, guys.
Night, boss.
That's Steven.
Like,
So Kazi not able to break away from Troy. That battle seems to have stabilized. It's Reese working his way to the final 2 corners, and now
GG, Troy. You got it.
oh
I'm out of fuel.
my goodness, Kazi is out of fuel. And Reese off the final corner for the 13th time this season. Reese will win it here from Qatar. Troy, somehow with several spins on the day, will finish 2nd. And we'll see here if Kazi's able to limp it in 3rd. Dylan's quite a ways back. I don't know if
I'm
he's gonna be
engaging
close
that
enough.
DRS, boy. Or not DRS, but the fucking ERS.
I had negative 10 on that last lap.
Oh, I had negative 30. I was just trying to push you to see how much you had. I should have saved, apparently.
So
I ran
Kazi will
outfield, too.
finish third. Dylan will try as he might, will not have enough to get to fourth. Or
I
not to
figured
get
you caught
third.
on to what I was doing whenever I wouldn't pass you.
EWRL, it takes me to be subjected
I mean, I
to
thought you were just staying back because you knew I had the penalty.
I was trying to save.
Oh, look at that, guys. Max Verstappen, driver of the day.
Yeah. This fuck. So who didn't wreck him? Someone needed to wreck his ass.
You all could have. He went past all of you.
I tried to.
Yeah, Troy.
Not really
You
recent.
got the
I
wrong
really
person in
feel
that. You
it,
got
bro.
yourself. Oh my
Did you-
goodness.
I felt bad. I didn't want to win him. I don't know if I did anything though.
I don't know. It made for an interesting battle for P2.
So
Well, it could have been an interesting battle for the lead, but it isn't. Reese, in typical Reese fashion, 13th win on the season on race 17. Another good one here. Shotgun on the field, and you work your way through the field in 2 laps. Reese, pretty easy out there.
yeah, I mean it was a lot of fun. It's my favorite track. Qatar is just so much fast, so fun. So I wanted to go with a 2-stop strategy going in because the
Oh,
tire
yeah,
was
sure
so
you
high,
did.
and I did. That's nice. I was gonna go soft, medium, soft, and then so we had that safety car, and I wanted to go one less lap on him, so I double stopped it because I was near the back. I was like, I just double stop it, and it was probably a good thing because I was at 65% or whatever, or 65 percent of the tires there. I'm actually I'm really curious now that looking back at this race, if we didn't have that safety car, I wonder if anyone would have finished. Well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because I think everybody ran out of fuel. I ran out coming down the straightaway, but
I had an extra lap.
Ah.
That wasn't. I wish I would have.
I didn't touch my fuel at all.
Maybe Dylan would have been the one in prime position.
I wish I wouldn't burn my fuel during the
Might have
fucking safety
I
car.
was planning on pitting as late as I could.
No, but your
I
fuel
was
situation. Did you
hoping-
have fuel at the end?
Yeah, I had 2 laps.
Jesus.
He probably would have been the one in prime position there.
See, when I started picking up how fast to go through the corners, like it burned the fuel a whole lot faster.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
the problem because the
Reese-
fuel goes off of like the telemetry of the lap. You know what I'm saying? But there's and a lot of corners this track you don't need to brake for. So
It is win number 13 here through 17 races. 3 races left. You try to get to number, I guess 16 is the goal, but you try to get to wins 14, 15, potentially 16. 3 races left and an off weekend there. How do you see this one through?
yeah, we'll obviously try. Next 3 tracks are fantastic. I believe they're Bahrain, Mexico, and Brazil. So, Bahrain, everyone races Bahrain. Mexico have not raced there in a long time. Really curious about that track. And then, Brazil, honestly, another one, a really fun track. I really enjoyed that place. I'm really curious to see how many cars die in turn 1 at that place. Same with Bahrain, but it will be hopefully next week at Bahrain should be fun, and I can't wait for that.
So there you go, Reese. It is the 13th win on the season, but I think more importantly, Reese, you break that 4-way tie for a second on the wins list. Reese, congratulations. You are solely second on the all-time wins list. And as far as F1, you are now 3 back of Ben and 5 of Hector in the F1 all-time wins list.
W. Hell yeah. So that'll be the next goal. Be going up for Hector for the rest of the season next season.
Well, there you go. Troy, that was something else. There was a couple spins, a couple dips, a penalty, and somehow it's a 2nd place finish. I know obviously the win was the goal, but a wild race to still come back and finish second from.
Yeah, it was very okay race. I did better than I expected, to be honest. Yeah, I was debating whether or not to start on mediums or hards, but I figured, you know, this being, you know, one of our desert tracks and it being such a fast one, I figured I'd make an impromptu change and go on the hards. And although none of us could have predicted the safety car, mediums would have been the right decision, I think. But it is what it is. Had a good battle with Reese. Shame it had to end like it did, but yeah, we'll also have to scope out the track before we race and see how far the track limits go next time. But we'll see. We'll see how we go next race. I'm really banking on next race going well, since it's, I haven't told you guys this, but I've gotten a job that I'm starting in a couple of weeks, so won't be able to make the last couple of races of the season, so the next one will be my last. So yeah, we're just putting all the chips on that race and hope it goes well.
Well, there you go, Troy. A lot of momentum has gone your way here. You're picking up some nice finishes over the stretch. Obviously, you know, Canada comes back to mind as a race that definitely should win. You've had a lot of winning pace, I should say. Why would next week? Well, I mean, other than your last race, but why would next week be an opportunity for you to finally capitalize on that?
Where are we at next week again?
Bahrain.
It's a good track.
Fair enough. Well, Troy, that is yet another podium for you. That is a 5th second place finish, and I believe it's just one more podium on top of that. So your 7th podium on the season. Yep, 7 podiums on the season. Next up, Bahrain. Congratulations on the podium. Best of luck to you next time out.
Thank you, sir.
Ghazi, getting yourself yet another podium here. Your 4th podium
Good.
on the season. Hard fought battle
Yes,
there
sir.
for a second, but looked like you kept that thing on the tarmac the whole time.
Yeah, I tried to do best I could. I didn't think the fuel burn was gonna be that bad. If I would have known, I would have taken more advantage of the safety car. But I guess I didn't figure out the track as well as I did until later on in the run. And then after that later on the run happened, that fuel went away a lot faster than what it was.
Certainly seemed like as you came to grips with the track, that's just gonna happen. But as you did, I mean, you steadily picked up pace throughout the day. What was the track learning process like?
Oh, you know me. I'm not a qualifier. I'm not a hot lapper. I learn as I go. I get faster as I go. I'm never the fastest out the gate, but doesn't mean that you won't see me here at the end.
Well, there you go, Kazi. Next up is Bahrain. That's a track a lot of people have a lot of laps on. One of the opening tracks on the schedule, gets a lot of time on in career mode. One of the easier tracks on the schedule. What do you feel about it?
Well, we're just gonna go there and see how we can do. Probably put enough fuel this time. Maybe put a bit extra. You know, just to make sure I'm good. I'm Gucci throughout the race, so we don't have that problem no more. This is the second time fuel has bit me in the ass. So yeah.
Well, there you go, Kazi. Congratulations on yet another podium finish. This one here from Qatar. Best luck to you next time out in Bahrain.
Appreciate it.
And so the Middle East stretch here between Qatar and Bahrain. So far, part 1, a lot of fun. Next up is Bahrain. Very fast and flowing tracks. Keeping it up here to close out the schedule. And yeah, another fun one coming up next week before the week off then for Thanksgiving and to close out the schedule in Central and South America. So until then, we'll see ya.